wisdom word.
All right. And then we have one die here that you can roll. And then what I like to do is that...
It's a sour. Okay, so wait. We get it. It's over 30 seconds, guys. So it's at the bottom. We already got it. Oh, okay. Good.
So how many have you got now? 14?
14.
Okay, so one more round then. Okay, keep it.
You guys. But they have to answer. We have. Yeah, okay. You could still be not that good in reading, and you could still do good in other things. No, we didn't ask if you can still get A's, not in reading. Yeah, it doesn't. They're not talking about the grade. They're talking about if you still get A's. Okay, no, it's our turn. Yeah, it's their turn. Okay, then you're the judge now. Okay, oh good, that means you can't answer them. You can't answer it. So if we get 15 and we got all the colors. Yeah, but then you have to what makes it harder. Yeah, but you can't enter because you're the judge. You read your pen. Okay, she got your read. What is that?
She choose category and then she double points.
Pick this one. This one's do you think the poets are important? Do you think that poets are important? Here's our chip. Look on your phone. 15. Okay, read the question. Are poets important? Do you think poets are important? Last time. Yes, because they help, they sometimes help to understand, help people to understand life better, and like they give life a meaning, they give life a meaning sometimes. Can you explain that a little more?
If it's a good reason, you give it.
I know, that's what it should be a good reason. That's a good reason. Yes, yeah, but explain it a little more. Okay, well, like poets, like, right? I know. They just like they just. Oh, I don't know how to say it. You can answer. Yeah, answer. You say it. Come on. Okay, some people that may be going through troubles in life, if they read poems that like it may help them. Oh yeah, it helps them to start up their life. Open up their Yeah. Change up. Just wait, and now we get to answer. All right. Wait, we get two. We have 15. They have 15. We get double. So we have 16. So now choose. Now you have to say otter and then roll the dice. Otter, even, roll the dice. Good. Pick otter, even. I know it's odd. This is even. Which one's odd? This one's even. This one's odd. Go odd. Okay, odd. There we go. Roll.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Then I want to. Now, before you leave, I'd like just to go around and tell me what you like about this game. How do you feel about this game?
Challenging.
Okay, all right. Then you'll go around and see what you. And loudly, because you want to hear. Okay.
When you play this game, it's good for your mind, so you can understand more things and learn more.
Okay. Very good. Yep.
I think when you play this game, you get different views of answers. You get different views of the whatever. What I like about this game is it has a center, upon logic. So you can't give, a dumb answer and get points. What I like about this game is it's fair because it's sort of like Trivial Pursuit. And when it's because
Anyone else like to? Yeah.
I like it because it's challenging for your brain. And you can, some things you don't know, and then if you give a really good answer, you might know better. You learn things and you get different people's opinions on things. You learn more about other people. And it's just Well, I like it because you yourself as a judge, you can use your own minds to take it in the answer.
Do you think you can be fair to other people's answers sometimes?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
It's interesting. Challenging.
You didn't like, is there anything you don't like about it?
I don't like logic. It's too confusing sometimes.
Some people like logic, some people don't. Okay, very good. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. What time is it? That's a good time. It's 2:58. It's a very good time. Thank you. Just me. Okay.
Well, I was one of the teachers involved.
Did you start?
I was one of the teachers involved with the Philosophy for Children class, and I sat in on the whole production of these children playing this game. And there were several things that really impressed me. Number one, they really knew nothing about the game until they started. And within 15 minutes, they were working as groups in small teams, trying to win for their side. Number two, the questions are designed so that there isn't a right or wrong answer. They can give their own opinion, and it's how they reason out and give the because reason that gives them their point. And I think the children, once they realized what was happening, really enjoyed this fact that everyone could have a say, regardless of whether they knew the answer. And last but not least, I really did notice there were a couple of children that were very nonverbal. They said nothing. They weren't really in the game. And yet, in the team strategy, they contributed very quietly to the person who was talking. And so as a result, they all worked. And it's also an excellent game for questioning. My name is Georgie Harper, and I teach gifted children in elementary school for Lethbridge School District 51.
Clarence Goldie from Redcliff's School District. I teach at Parkside. I'm a grade 7-8 teacher. And I really enjoyed the game of wisdom because it's really, you could really see the communication that started when they started the game. They were very quiet, and as the game progressed, it seemed that the enthusiasm, the spirit of everybody just really developed, and they were really interested in answering the questions that were being asked. It was also interesting to see that the answers that right away they were scared or there was a fear to get involved in the questions that were being asked, and halfway through the game, all of a sudden everybody wanted to have their opinions being expressed to the others in the group. When they did answer, it was interesting to see how the other people reacted to the answers that other people gave. And it wasn't that they were picking on anybody, or that it was there was Johnny that was answering, and they felt, well, Johnny doesn't, because he gave the answer, it wasn't really that important. But they really were listening and really developing on the ideas that someone else did bring out, and the enthusiasm, that was the big thing. I think the development of their own communication skills was so great that I really think this is a game that can be very useful in any school setting. Okay.
In Medicine at School District number 76. I thought the game was very interesting, but one of the things that I noticed when I was going through the game and we're playing with our class, a group of teachers, I think it was really important to have the directions set out quite clearly. And when we first played the game, it took us quite a while to get into it because I wasn't really aware what the purpose of the game was. So I think the directions and setting the tone and the format is really important for the game. But it did generate quite a bit of discussion and quite a few ideas, and I think there's a tendency for adults sometimes to get carried away with what is being said, and we got into a lot of value judgments, and I think that has to be made quite clear to the students too, is that you want it to be a very quick game, give a quick answer, and then just go on. But everybody was given a chance to express their opinions, which was good, and I think it could have a lot of benefit to students of upper elementary and junior high probably. But with the types of questions that are for the younger children, I find it probably more difficult for them to participate in.
I'm a Halton Junior High teacher librarian. I'm really impressed with the objectives of the game, and I really think that they are achieved. You can see the correlation with several of the subject areas in the curriculum, especially the language arts.
Junior high teacher. And as with Cal, I was assuming that the students would have trouble with the instructions as we adults did. But I've been caught before having to have my kids explain how to set up a VCR. For some reason, they can follow instructions better than the adults. Maybe we walk in with our preconceived notions. Because on the TV, it appeared they walk right into it and were able to handle it. I enjoyed the types of questions. It made you think. They were rather open-ended and very interesting questions, and something you certainly have an opinion on. The part of the game I enjoyed, especially as opposed to other games you can play and then sit back once your turn is finished. But this one, everyone was forced to pay attention to the other players and you didn't. Playing the game, not only do you find out how other people think, but I discovered my own personal biases and prejudices were sitting there that maybe I hadn't discovered before, and putting them into words, or putting ideas into words and then someone rewording it for you will probably pay off a lot. The question of whether the kids will improve, will this game, you're playing the game not just to play the game, but see if they would improve after a few sessions. Would they get better at it? We'd have to have a longer spell at the game to discover that, but George would probably let us know if the kids have improved it all by themselves.
Hi, my name is Louis Ho. I'm the visiting instructor for a media course in library and media development policy. We coordinated a test or evaluation of this game during the summer 1987, and we found that the game was very well fulfilling its purpose and objectives. We evaluated the game under organization, appropriateness, quality, content, and cost. And the students in the class have a high regard for this game under these categories. On a 7-point scale, where 7 is the highest, representing their best positive judgment and 1 lowest negative opinion, the average score for instructional design under objectives and scope was 6. Under sequence and methodology, the score was 5.5. As for learning feedback, that means evaluation, record keeping, and so on, they agree on the score of 5. The overall assessment, however, was very close to 6, representing a high degree of satisfaction. And I agree with the evaluators, this is a good game for general school use. The game stimulates thinking and creative thinking as well. So I would recommend the game to be purchased by schools.